mostly dry. Well, the Minnesota Farm Bureau is in Washington, D.C. this week, talking with lawmakers and other government officials as they advocate their ag priorities. And joining us now for an update is Minnesota Farm Bureau President Kevin Papp. Kevin, thank you very much for taking the time to join us here this afternoon. Give us an idea, what was the main message that you guys wanted to share with legislators this week?
Well, we had a group of 22 Minnesota Farm Bureau leaders to D.C. all week this week, and really our message is there's a lot of financial and emotional challenges in agriculture right now, and that's why it's so important to finish this 2018 Farm Bill on time, to make sure that we protect and expand trade opportunities, and we make sure that we can protect the Renewable Fuel Standard.
Of course, issues related to ag labor have also been affecting farms across the countryside. Can you explain maybe how the lack of adequate and stable labor workforce is impacting your growers across the state?
You know, we've got a very experienced but many times undocumented labor force, and they're an integral part of our ag production, our food production. So we need to address this serious farm labor shortage. We need to continue to put something together this year, in the near future. Let's solve this labor shortage.
Now, you already mentioned the Farm Bill. Why is it so important that we get one put in place sooner than later?
Well, we need a farm bill. We need some predictability. We need some stability. You know, we need that safety net as well as the risk management tools. And we want to do that sooner versus later. We're in an election year, and anytime you get closer to the election day, it seems like it gets harder and harder to get things done. So we're really pushing to get this farm bill done. Let's get it done on time.
Now, Kevin, also on the forefront of issues right now is trade, and a lot of opinions out there. What is Minnesota Farm Bureau's stance as far as in regards to these trade talks?
Well, the trade is so important in agriculture. We're blessed. We grow more than we can use. We have got to use that 95% of the world that isn't the United States. That truly is our safety net in agriculture. So we want to protect our existing trade agreements, but also look at to new trading agreements as well. So we want to talk about let's get this done, get to the table, continue to negotiate.
Kevin, before we wrap things up, give us an idea, how are conditions back home in Minnesota?
Conditions have really changed this week. I'm hearing a lot of great weather. Harvest is going to get here before we know it. It's been kind of a wet year, but it'll be an okay year.
All right. Well, Kevin, as always, thank you very much for taking the time to join us. Minnesota Farm Bureau President Kevin Papp joining us from the AFBF headquarters in Washington.